Good afternoon, fam. Good morning, fam, or whatever time that you're looking at this. I know it has been a minute, honey, and I am so sorry for that. But I finally had a chance to sit down and actually do another video. So let me just tell y'all everything that's been going on for the last, I guess, a week or 2 weeks or something. I don't know. But we're getting ready to go into our new contract. Okay, I signed my contract, so we at KLLM are getting ready to go into our new contract, and where we're going to be getting 90 cents per mile. Okay, and also we're going to be getting paid for where we're at. So if you're on a trip and Thursday comes and you did 700 miles in that trip or whatever, we're going to get paid for that. So that's going to be good. So I'm looking forward to that. And when it gets started, it's supposed to start on the 7th. So we're going to see how that goes. Now, um, percentage wise, um, people are not too happy about that. They don't like going from percentage to mileage, but, it's the same amount of money. Sometimes you can make a little bit more depending on what kind of runs you get on percentage, but I don't know. It's going to be a new adventure. I don't know if we're going to be losing a lot of people or what, because I mean, with a company, you have changes, okay, and with that change, um, companies change, so you have to be able to either adapt to that change or you find other opportunities. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have been out there calling people, looking around to see, what is out there that people are offering, that to see, is it really worth going somewhere else, getting another place, and I mean another opportunity, or leaving KLLM, or just go over to the mileage side. With talking to people, I'm finding out that I talked to Holly from Roadrunner. I talked to Jennifer from Snyder. I talked to Prime people. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been on the phone. I've been on the phone talking to people because I really want to see, if there's better things. Uh, Everybody that I talk to, after you go over the numbers and get down to the detail of things, these purchases average about the same amount. So it's not a big difference or a big jump. You are going to have to do mileage here. There are a few companies that do percentage, but they do percentage, but their truck payments are higher. Their trailer payments are higher. So it kind of averages out. So I already know KLLM routes. I know how the process works. I wouldn't want to go and try to learn a whole nother system. I love KLLM because um, we're like, I think about 3,900 employees, 4,100 contractors. I mean, 4,000 contractors, 80%, 4,000 people here, period. And 80% of that is contractors. And they know me on a first name basis. I don't have to call all the time and say, truck number such and such and such, or I'm not a number. I am a person, an individual, and whenever I talk to somebody, they know what the situation and what goes on. I don't want to go to a big huge company where I may be just a number, or I'm lost in the system and I'm treated like somebody that doesn't matter. I like it because it's not a huge, but it's a family type environment. That's why I like KLLM. I mean, you just can't beat it. Oh my God. Y'all, I am sitting in a hotel. Let me tell you what Ripley and I are doing. Okay, look, let me show you what Ripley doing. Y'all see Ripley? Ripley is on vacation, honey. Girl, he is on vacay. He got the whole couch to himself. Okay. So let me tell you what happened to me. I had got a trip going to Salt Lake City, Utah from LaPorte, Texas. Okay. And I got up here to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the first like hill that I went up, real actual like going up in the mountains, the truck started losing pressure. I got scared. The light came on, the check engine light came on, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" So, and it was like just putting up the hill. But when I got to the top of the hill, then it was fine. The check engine light go off, and everything was fine. So I'm like, okay, um, let me just let it like rest for the night. I opened, looked to see if there was anything leaking, if I could find anything. I didn't find anything. So something in my brain said, maybe you should get that checked out because I got to go through Utah. I got to go through the mountains and I'm right here in Albuquerque where everything is. So I might as well get the truck checked out, right? So I Googled where Freightliner was. How about Freightliner was 9 miles from where I was. Okay. So I got in my truck and I drove to the Freightliner place. I thought it just had to be regen. So I tried to regen it but you can't do it if the light is not on. The regen light wasn't on. So they tried to do it at the Freightliner, do a manual one, but that wasn't the case. So they put it on I made it to the Freightliner. Girl, I made it to the Freightliner and I'm thinking it's going to be a simple fix, okay? So they hooked it up to the diagnostic to check it out to see what it was. It happened to be a fuel pressure issue. Mind you, I have a 2015 Freightliner automatic with 60,000 miles on it. I should not be having fuel pressure, nothing problems, okay? I shouldn't have nothing, no problems with no fuel pressure. So what's that about? So, they put it on there and I got here Thursday and I thought I was going to be in and out, so they have to call because the truck is under warranty. That's one good thing I don't have to worry about. And they had to call us to get it approved and all this kind of stuff. So we went from doing fuel filters. Okay, this is what the man said to me. He said we just going to change the fuel filters and it should be fine by there. Okay, how did we get from doing fuel filters 5 minutes to doing a whole fuel pressure system replacement? How you do that, girl? I was like, wait a minute. So this is looking like it's gonna be more than a day. So I was like, okay. So they had this trucker thing. They had some hotels listed at the Freightliner of where I could stay, while I'm getting my truck fixed because I could either stay because they close at a certain time. So they had a shuttle, and I'm staying at this place called Hotel something. What I'm saying? Hotel Cabarella something. But anyway, it used to be a Radisson hotel, baby, and it's regular like $129 a night all the way to $199 a night. They have suites and everything. This place is huge, okay? But they got a special at the Freightliner that if your truck is being fixed, then you only pay $65, okay? And not only that, they're pet friendly. So me and Ripley, we took the shuttle over to the hotel, and honey, Ripley is. Let me. Did y'all see Ripley? He is enjoying himself. Ripley, hello, Ripley, say hello. I'm sorry. Did I wake you? Did I wake you? Was you busy? Was you asleep? Huh? Was you asleep? I'm sorry. You can go back to sleep. I do apologize. Girl, Ripley, let me tell y'all. Ripley is in the hotel with me, so it makes it a good fit for me. So they have a nice bar and grill. You get free drinks at the thing for free. They have room service. They got an indoor water park. Oh my God, I'm gonna give y'all a tour later on so I could, go around the hotel and show y'all what it looks like and all that kind of stuff. But it's a great place to bring your family, your kids, everybody. Um, And, I was worried about, oh my God, I'm not going to be running this week or whatever. It's going to cause me to have a short week. But I called, and it was like, since you're in the shop, it's no fault of yours. So I could get my payment. I don't have to make a truck payment. Okay. And everything that I spend, as far as my hotel room, my food, all my expenses due to this breakdown, I can get out my maintenance account. So I'm not coming out of pocket with anything. So I got a plenty money in my maintenance account to cover everything, and then I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about fixing the truck, and I don't have to worry about out of pocket expenses for the truck, and then I don't have to worry about my truck payment. So, kudos, So I'm just kind of chilling. Baby, they got a indoor swimming pool and a indoor jacuzzi, okay? I just came from the jacuzzi. Okay, and so I'm gonna be here Thursday, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll go check on my truck on Monday, girl. But I'm taking me a little, downtime. And I think sometimes, like, God does things in mysterious ways. Like, that trip probably wasn't for me, So, because all of a sudden, when I got to Albuquerque, it started messing up. I had no problem all coming across 70 in Texas. I had no problem, no signs of anything. And all of a sudden, it was like, before you get to the mountains, I'm going to go ahead and shut you down by a freight liner so you can get this truck worked out. So I have no complaints. I've been working hard, y'all. I'm fine. I'm okay. I can enjoy myself and actually have a good time. Let me tell you about some other things that's been going on. Honey, let me see. We went to, girl, I saw an accident. I saw a truck accident. I was in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, okay? And on 65 going north. And how about, girl, I'm the third truck back, and we coming up under a bridge, and I see this man on top of the bridge, right? Girl, who thought the man was gonna jump off the bridge? Girl, this man, I don't know if he jumped, fell, somebody pushed him, or what, but he decides to wait until the 18 wheeler and the RV is coming down I 60 North. This is like a 4-lane highway going up I 60 North, and he jumps between the truck and the RV. Girl, I have never seen anything like that. Girl, his everything just went everywhere. And I was I was in shock. I was in shock. I was like, oh my God, he did that. Nobody was up there on the bridge but the man. And it took like the police forever to come. And the drivers was just acting a fool. They was all on the CB talking about, get them off the, I mean, ain't nothing you can do for them now. Somebody help them out, move it out the way because we got to deliver it to our, it was just real crazy, but how do a person get to a place where they just jump off a bridge? I mean, into traffic, like for real? And girl, they had to call the coroner. The coroner was out there. They was out there picking up the man body parts, okay, putting it in a bag. And then after that, the fire department came and they had to take the hose and do the hose. Now I felt sorry for the man that jumped because it's like, my goodness, what's going on in your life? You gotta jump off a bridge. But then I also felt bad for the driver and the person that was driving the RV because it's like you didn't even see it coming. You did not even see it coming. And you could be driving down the highway and somebody just jump in front of you like that. And it's like, what do you do? So that took about 3 hours. Girl, wait a minute. How about they got the site cleaned up, right? So we can go. How about the truck drivers went to sleep? Okay, they went to sleeper because they thought we was gonna be there all night, and they went to sleeper, girl. And you should have seen, girl. Girl, they was blowing at them, telling them that we can go, that the traffic was okay to go. Girl, they went to sleep. Do you hear me? They signed out and went to sleep because we wasn't going nowhere. Everybody thought that we was gonna have to be there until like in the morning or whatever. So I mean, what you do? You ain't gonna just sit there and look at the traffic. You gonna get you some rest while you can. Girl, they had to wake up folks to get the traffic to moving because they had went to sleep. Girl. But honey, let's see what else. Honey, me and Ripley, we went to Durant, Oklahoma, and I made reservations to stay at the casino, the Choctaw Casino over there. Girl, how about I made reservations at the Choctaw Lodge, and me and Ripley was gonna take the shuttle over to the lodge, and the man comes and picks me up and tell me that he does not allow animals on the shuttle bus. And I looked at him. I mean, I looked at Ripley, and Ripley looked at me, and we was like, "Who is he talking about? The man don't allow animals. Who is the animal? Ain't no animals out here." Ripley is a pet. What is the problem, girl? What is the problem? I don't know. But honey, I had to cancel my reservation because it was just a nightmare trying to get me and Ripley across the street to go check in a hotel that accept pets. Honey. Oh, wait a minute. How about I got a trip going to Chicago, Illinois, okay? And I'm going city driving. Girl, they didn't teach me that in the little 3-week course I took. We didn't go downtown Chicago, okay? Girl, we went mountain driving. We went driving in the snow, driving in all kinds of winds and all kinds of stuff. But girl, nobody took me on the city driving route, honey, and nobody took me downtown Chicago. I'll take a mountain any day. Um, I was on this street called Cicero. Girl, why would they put the M&M place? Okay, the M&M plant downtown Chicago. Y'all couldn't find a plant and y'all can't put the warehouse like by the highway or something like that. Why you gonna put the warehouse downtown Chicago where all the traffic is? You know, that just messes it up for everybody. And then you go around the corner, girl, you miss a turn, you in somebody's neighborhood. Girl, these people, let me tell you something. These people don't have no garage or nothing on the streets. They is just on the street, girl. They don't have no garage. They don't park their cars in on the nothing. They just right out there on the sidewalk. And I was like, where y'all garage at? So I was on Cicero, girl. How about they decide to do a high speed chase? Okay, they decided to do a high speed chase downtown Chicago. Where they do that at? And my truck was blocking. Okay, the police came. I saw the man coming. He speeding down the way. He went and bypassed and got in front of my truck and went into some alley, girl. And I'm blocking the alley, so the police couldn't get down the alley to go after the man. Girl, I done helped the criminal get away, girl. I done helped the criminal get away, girl, because the police could not get around the 18 wheeler. Child, honey, it's just been adventurous, girl. Wait a minute. I went down there to LaPorte, Texas, honey, and something about a woman driving this 18-wheeler truck, they just think I cannot back my behind up. Girl, I rolled up in there to this location to go pick up my delivery, and it was just a line of trucks. All these folks, all these men lined up in the truck. Girl, I didn't even line up, okay, to even try to back up. Girl, it was 3 people out there, girl. They was like, oh, folks, she can't back up. She let me help her because she can't back. Girl, this man got on the front of me. There was a man over here on the back of me. Girl, he doing like this, and the other one doing like this. I was like, y'all, you know what? I gotta see. Y'all, look, I gotta see the license, honey. But I don't care, girl. If they want to get out there, they want to do one of these numbers, and they want to do one of these numbers, girl. They can all do this, girl. Girl, I just love them. I love them drivers, girl. I love them. They don't hesitate to come help or nothing, you know. I go in there. I go in there to turn my paperwork in. So I done backed up in the hole and everything, right? So I go walk up in the place to turn my paperwork in. Girl, how about I come back out to the truck and they done already opened my doors? like, you know what? Go ahead with your bad self. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all want to drive too? You know what I'm talking about? But I appreciate that because sometimes it is not. See, that's in Texas. I told you, when you in the South, girl, these folks will help you in the South. Now you take your behind to Chicago, girl. Let me tell you something. In Chicago, you got to back people up, okay? If you come, all I could think about was go wide, stay wide, okay? Go wide, Tamara, and stay wide, Tamara. Do not tear up the fire. You got to watch out for the fire hydrant. You got to watch out for the light pole. You got to watch out for the stop sign. You got to watch out for everything and the car on the corner, okay? So all I could think about was go wide, stay wide. Girl, hon, let me tell you something. In Chicago, you cannot be messing around. When you come around that corner, you better come up and around. And if somebody, and you know you need 40 feet, girl, you need 40, 50 feet to make that trailer. You need 50 feet to make that trailer go around that corner. So you is not going to go around the corner like this, okay? You got to go up and around and watch your ass on the back of that trailer, okay? So, honey, if there are people over here, if there are people over here on this side and you got to come up, so what you either do is you wait for them people to go by and then you make that turn, or you gonna have to back them up, okay? They know how to back up. This truck ain't backing up. Y'all gonna back up, okay? So, honey, if you see me coming around that corner, stop ahead of time so you can let my truck come around so we don't tear up nothing in the city of Chicago. KLLM will not be getting a call on Miss Tamara tearing up downtown Chicago. Okay, Jesus, honey. Honey, I have been, oh my God, I have been, let me tell you, talking to folks. I've been girl. I was at the TA in Montgomery and a man walked up to me and he said, you Miss Diva Trucker 43? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I just want to shake your hand. I just want to say thank you so much. I've been at KLLM for like 4 months, he said, and I was watching your videos and I mean, the way that man was talking to me and the way you could see it in his eyes that his life has changed and he's able to provide for his family and bring home a decent income, it just almost brought tears to my eyes. I just wanted to stand there and cry because he was so thank you, thank you, because he was always scared. I'm telling you, if you in the corporate world, this ain't just for blue collar or whatever. If you in a corporate world, blue collar world, whatever world you into, college degree, whatever it is that you into, and you done fell down on your luck, or the money ain't the same like it was, and you were looking for a better thing to do. Let me tell you something. I'm 43 years old. I will be 44 in about 17 more days. Oh, that's right. My birthday coming up. Don't forget, I'm a Taurus, and y'all know where y'all can send them gifts to, okay? But my birthday coming up on the 18th. I'll be 44 years old, okay? I never stepped into an 18-wheeler truck until I was 43, okay? 43 years old. I got behind an 18-wheeler, okay? So, I mean, things ain't going on right in your life, if you sitting there depressed, if you sitting there, you ain't making no money on your job, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how to put in a 2-week notice, okay? What you need to do is go ahead and put that 2-week notice in. Write a letter and say, look, effective in 14 days, honey, give them 2 whole weeks. Say, effective 2 weeks, I will not be here. It was a pleasure working with y'all. I enjoyed it. Thank you for the opportunity, but I got to be peace out, girl. That's what you do. Then you tell them, compliment you. Whenever you want to quit your job, all you got to do is you can see if you're a valuable employee, okay? If you're valuable and they appreciate you and what you do, put a 2 weeks notice in. People will renegotiate and talk to you and do whatever it is for you to stay at that job if they value you as a employee or a contractor or whatever the case may be. If you're valued, then they will jump over hoops for you, okay? So sometimes But you won't get that raise. You won't get that promotion that you want if you don't ask for it. Closed mouths don't get fed. So if you feel like you did a good job at your work, you feel like you went over and beyond. You've been a hard worker. You've been dedicated. And you just are not getting ahead, and you're not further in your life. Go ahead, talk to somebody. Let them know. Say, look, this is what I bring to the table. This is how I make this company valuable. And usually, a lot of time. Now, let me tell you, with CDL holders, when you get that CDL, honey, people gonna be knocking on your door like this. Ain't no job interview. It's you apply, you come tomorrow. Okay, they will hire you tomorrow. Okay, that's the benefit of a CDL. You have a CDL, you get a good, clean record, and you keep that record clean, girl. Folks is always calling me, Miss Tamara, how would you like to come here? How would you like to come here? How would you like to come there? Oh, how much experience you got? I said, I only got 6 months. 6 months? Okay, you good? You ready to go? I'm not going nowhere, honey. I'm not going nowhere. Not right now, anyway, but I'm not going nowhere. I love this too much. It's like a family to me. It's like something I never felt before. It's like I meet people every day, new people. And these people, oh my God, I was sitting there yesterday. Wait a minute. Put in your 2 week notice. Tell them you got to go. Okay. It ain't nothing about them. Always leave that door open. Compliment your employer. Let them know how much you appreciate giving the opportunity to work there. But you have to go on to other opportunities. Put in that 2 week notice. Make it final. Don't slack off. Okay. Don't slack off on your 2 weeks. Don't think just because you put in your 2 week notice, you're not going to work. Okay. Go ahead and finish working. Do your 2 weeks and everything that you got to do. Quit on Friday. It on Friday. Okay, Friday is your last day. Okay, go on, put in your application for truck driving school, whatever, and go on and get it. You talking about a lifetime? Okay, you don't have to worry about going. People are gonna be calling you for a job. Okay, you ain't got to go to no interview. You ain't got to do all that. People calling you for a job. My my what I was gonna say. My Lord, I just forgot what I was going to say. But go on and do it. Just cause step out on faith. Girl, do you know how many people are stepping out on faith? They're getting it every day in Team RG and Ruthless Grinders. People are getting their CDLs. People are quitting their jobs. Honey, they is quit the child. People that thought they would never be able to do this, and you still can do other things. You can still be the beautician, the barber, the whatever it is that you're doing. You can still do that, okay? But at least you have a steady income coming in, and you don't have to worry about not being without, okay? And you get to see this road. You get to be out here meeting people, and it's a family. I mean, you're not gonna be running into everybody that is all happy-go-lucky all the time and glad you out here. There are some assholes out here. I'm not going to sugarcoat that for you. I'm going to be real with you. There's some people that just don't care. But see, you don't worry about even talking to those people. Okay. You talk to the ones that want to talk to you. I was in Freightliner yesterday. Girl, it was two experienced drivers. One of them was a 3 million and what do you say, 3.5 million driver. I was like, good Lord, 3.5 million. How long have you been driving? He said 33 years. Honey, he had stories for me for days. I couldn't even believe that man. He had so many stories to tell me. He had bought 19 trucks. He made one of his trucks into one of them ICDs. He hired people. He said something about where did he come from? Some call it a P, a company that called, he didn't say not Phoenix, not something, but he said they brought their trucks there, and he went on from there. He owned his own company. He got all his land. He was just laid back like this, honey, and he was just building. He was like, if you buy one truck, just buy three. Don't never own an even number of trucks. Don't ever have an even number on your tractor. I was like, okay, I'm glad I got 55305. But I talked to him for a while, and then I talked to another man from Crete. He has about 22 years experience. It was his second lease purchase. Girl, he was talking about his house and his mortgage, and honey, he got land and property and houses and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, we. And, people just say, you got a real good vibe about yourself. And they just feel open to talk. And I love talking to them. I love you. Girl, I met a man up in there. Let me tell you, honey. I met a man up in there. He had he say, I was sitting up there talking to the woman because I thought, it was a lady in there, and I thought we women could sit and chat and talk. And every time I would talk or say something, all she would do was like this. She was like, and I was like, what's wrong with her? Why she don't say nothing? So I started talking to the man, and I was like, oh, he said my wife is Filipino and she don't speak English. I'm sitting up here talking to this woman, and she ain't. All she kept doing was she ain't heard a word I said, girl. I said, well, where did you get her from? He said, girl, he said, I got her from Philippines. I said, what? I said, you had to go all the way to Philippines and get you a wife? He said, yeah. He said, they don't say nothing. They don't, she smile. She don't argue. She don't fuss. I was like, well, do they have husbands over there? Do you got to pay for them or something? He said, no. He said, honey, she think he rich. She think he is the king of the castle. You hear me, girl? They folks come over here. They think these truck drivers are rich, honey. And all she would do was just grin and smile. And I was like, that must be nice. Y'all get along real well. He said, yeah, we get along real well. He said because she don't say anything. I said, do she cook? He was like, no. I said, she don't cook. He said, no. I said, well, wait a minute, girl. I didn't know. I did not know. I did not know that you could get folks from overseas and just bring them over here and make them your wife and, y'all happy ever after. So I asked him, I said, well, do they have husbands? Now, could you imagine, girl, I can get me a Filipino husband and he don't speak, English, and he won't say nothing. He won't argue, girl. Everything I say, he be like, everything I say, the man will be like, girl, I got to laugh on that, girl, because I ain't never seen that like that. You know what I'm saying? Girl, the folks be shocking me out here. I mean, you run into some stuff out here, girl. So he was like, you going to the hotel? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to the hotel. But he was working for some company and he get like 75% because girl, if I talk to anybody, we're gonna talk about the money, what the money looking like. You know what I'm saying? What are you out here working for? So he was saying that he get like 80% of the load and he on percentage and they just got through looking at some ICD trucks and he do flatbed and he was like it's hard work. He said that's not no easy job. He said that's really hard. He said but he loved it. So I was like, well, I don't think I could do no flatbed. I barely have I barely can pull this reefer trailer right. I barely can pull this reefer trail talking about some flatbed, honey. So, but other than that, child, I'm just sitting here. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. I went down out there and talked to the people. These people have been so nice and so gracious. And they're like, and then, okay, I played the game with everybody. So I'm at the bar and grill, right? So I'm sitting at the bar and I was like, okay, we're going to play this game, because if you're going to be by people, you might as well talk to them. So I said, okay, how about we play this game? If you can guess my profession and what I do for a living, then I will buy you a drink, okay? But if you cannot guess my profession and what I do for a living, then you will buy me a drink. Girl, ain't nobody guessed my profession yet. You hear me? Ain't nobody guessed my profession yet, girl. They done said I was a lawyer. They done called me everything, but nobody has ever said that I was a truck driver. So drinks were free all night. just having me a ball, honey. I'm just having a good time. So, Ripley, where you at? Come here, Rip. Come here, boo boo. Come here. But girl, I just want to come in and say thank you. I know it's some more other stuff, but that's going on. But I just want to come in and say, hey, how y'all doing? I know it's been a minute. Um, say hello. Say hello. Say hey. Say hey. But I know it has been a minute, and I just want to come in, let y'all know I'm okay. I'm doing well. Just had a little temporary setback, girl, and I hate it because once I would have got to Utah, girl, I had a load going from Idaho back down to Waco, Texas. Can you imagine, girl? That was gonna be a good run, but things I like about the Freightliner, girl, the Freightliner had a wash and dry for free. They had showers in there that you could take your shower for free. Girl, then they had the shuttle service. Girl, this is luxury. I was like, okay. They put me in my hotel room and got my hotel key, and I'm okay, So it was time to take a break because I've been running for over a month, So, sometimes God tells you, slow down and take your time. But he saw that Utah was not in the cards, and he did not want me going up there, so he found a way to get my truck. Now, Miss Tamara is chilling this weekend, okay? Now, Monday, we going to be out this hotel. We going to go over there and sit at Freightliner because I don't want to hear no excuses, baby. It don't take you 4, 5 days to do all this stuff now. We going to have to get it together, girl, because I got to go. I love Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's been nice. It's been fun, but, baby, I done 2, 3 days is long enough, honey. But what else? Oh, shout out to everybody that's come over here to KLLM. Getting your permits, getting your CDL license, going out for training, getting your trucks. I mean, y'all are just coming. Team RG, stand up. We still over we done made it over 2,000 members. So Sinister's out there training. He is actually training a Team RG member, okay? So they have the opportunity to really they have an opportunity over there to train. I think they could train who they want, but over here at KLLM, I don't think we get that opportunity. So everybody's asking me, Miss Timmer, when are you gonna be training? Because the females want me to train them. Okay. I decided that I am going to do training, but I have to get one more winter in. Okay, I did go talk to them and ask them, can I start training? And they said I got to do one more winter. So I think after March of next year, I will be starting to train as well, which will be hopefully a great opportunity. And I don't know if they're going to let me be able to pick people or whatever. I don't think I think they will assign me somebody. I don't think they'll let me do that. But they do need trainers, especially female trainers. So I am going to try to do that. Now, the other thing is, I don't know if they're going to let me train I got an automatic Freightliner. So I don't know if they're going to let me be able to train on that. I don't know. But it shouldn't matter. I mean, as long as you know how to drive a stick, you should be okay. Everybody should know how to drive a manual shift. So you learn how to drive a manual shift in school. So as long as you can get that down or whatever, you should be okay. I think about putting my son on the truck with me. He's 18, honey, and he said he's gonna have to check his calendar. My child said he's gonna have to check his calendar, girl. Whatever. Long as I pay the bills and I'm responsible for you. If I say that you're going to be on a truck with me during the summer, guess what? You're going to be on a truck with me during the summer. You don't have a choice. This is not this is not your world, honey. I am the parent and what I say goes, okay? So you may be seeing my son on the truck with me this summer. I may do like a ride along because I can't have somebody on the truck. I may, give somebody the opportunity to ride on the truck with me for about a week or two or whatever, just so you can see how it is and what we do and where we go. I'm thinking about that. I like my privacy. I like, kicking back or doing what I got to do. And, I don't like nobody getting on my nerves. So, but other than that, what else has been going on? Girl, they told me something. They wanted me to talk. I don't know. Experienced drivers, don't forget, you come to KLLM, you experience, you get the $2,500. Don't forget to put my name down as a referral. Um, if you come to CDL school, don't forget to when you do your application and you come to KLLM, even if you're experienced or non-experienced, put Miss Heather down there, Heather Haney, or Miss Dawn Gullum, put them two down there to make sure that your paperwork and everything will be processed, and you won't have any problems getting in. Okay, people's been asking me, girl, somebody asked me, they said, Miss Tamara, do KLLM do lie detector tests? I was like, well, wait a minute, what you mean a lie detector test? Wait a minute, what is you worried about a lie detector test, honey? You worried about if they doing a lie detector test for what? What you did? So I was like, I don't know, honey. Maybe they're gonna have to meet on that. Is KLLM felony friendly, or fresh out of jail friendly? I don't know what you call it. I guess if you're out of jail, can KLLM hire you? Is that what you're trying to ask me? It depends. It depends. Okay, it depends on what you did. Okay, now if you went to jail for theft, they may have a problem with that. Okay, then we have a little issue if you went to jail for stealing. Okay, a burg or something, because you got to carry cargo. I don't know. They have to meet on that. Okay, they have to have a meeting on that. Okay, depending. You do your time, you do the crime, do the time, your debt paid to society or whatever. But I wouldn't say never. I wouldn't say not never. Okay, I would say put the application in, and they'll meet on that for you. Okay. Don't know. I don't know. um, what else? I'm seeing these women, honey. The women are coming in, honey. Y'all ain't playing. Women are coming in. They be like, this is an opportunity for me, and I'm just gonna go out there and do it. Okay. Company people. If you are older like myself, and I don't have time to do company driving. I mean, I got to get out here and get it. I got to make it happen. I got to make an income. I don't have time to learn the company and taking that kind of pay. I've been out here working. I've been a business owner for a long time, so I got to get into it, and I got to take that risk as being a business owner, and that's what lease purchase does for you. Girl, it's 42 minutes, child. I told y'all I had so much else to talk to. I'm gonna give y'all a video about the hotel and where I'm at and stuff like that. So in case y'all in Albuquerque, New Mexico, y'all can hang out, girl. In case y'all in Albuquerque, when is y'all coming to Albuquerque, New Mexico? Girl, I ain't never. You hear me? I'm from Mississippi, honey. I ain't never been to no Albuquerque, New Mexico. Girl, this is what truck driving do for you, honey. Truck driving will put you in places you ain't never been before and take you around the world, honey. But I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. And I'm having a good time. And I got my sidekick here, honey. Look at him. He just, girl, child, look at Ripley. Then you said, girl, he is down there on the floor just having him. What you gonna do with him, honey? What is you gonna do with him? But peace, girl, y'all, it's 43 minutes, child. I told y'all. But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give y'all video on the hotel. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. Girl, it's just been so much. Okay, I got so much, girl. It's 43 minutes. What else? Peace, love, joy, happiness. Let's see. Oh, let me do my little song I did. I ain't gonna do a whole lot of it, okay? I'm not gonna do a whole, but this was my little song I was riding to, and I was like, this is for me. Sometimes God give you messages that are just for you, and this song right here is just for me. So I want to encourage each and every one of y'all that if you are interested in going to truck driving school, that you can do it. And let these words encourage you, okay? They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. They said I'd never amount to anything. But I'm glad to say that I'm on my way. And I'm growing more and more each day. There were many that started
but now they're gone astray. But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand.
I am still holding on to his hand, honey. I am still holding on to his hand. So I'm telling y'all, if you are there and you're thinking about coming to truck driving school, go ahead and put in an application, okay?
I gave God my hand, and I told him to lead the way. Though the road has been rough and the going's been mighty tough, still I ain't going nowhere. I'm out here to stay.
I'll talk to y'all later, honey. It's 45 minutes. Baby, y'all gonna have to break this, go have dinner or something, and come back and see the rest of it, okay? I love y'all. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. And I will see y'all again or talk to y'all later, next week or whatever. Don't forget, if you see me in the streets, holla at your girl.